You know shit's going down and Samsung and Google team up. Pixel 6 is gonna be a treat. Pixel fans, are you here? All your patience and truly outstanding devotion to Google is going to be rewarded this year. Honestly, to stick to your Pixels when you've got Samsung, Xiaomi, Asus, OnePlus out there cranking beast after beast, just respect. This October, Pixel 6 will be worth investing into if you're 100% sure there's no other Android out there that you'd like to try. Why? You must have heard the rumors by now. This is going to be the first phone from Google with their custom system on chip. But you might be wondering, isn't Snapdragon good enough? Well, yes and no. Really? No. If a phone maker has the cojones and means to build their own, they totally should. And not just because Apple did it. Honestly, it's always better to have complete control over your hardware and software and make those two run as one, in sync. So, even though Google's new chip will be ARM-based, the processor will have the Pixel flavor, the unique build that will make Pixels fly. Two new phones will get the new chip called GS101 Whitechapel this year, the Pixel 6 and, most likely, Pixel 5a, or Oreo and Raven. We know it's an SoC with a free cluster setup, a TPU for machine learning, and a security chip. Google has already worked on TPUs for servers, and the new security chip will probably be influenced by Google's Titan M. So, where does Samsung come in? They're the ones manufacturing it, and they're doing it using the 5nm process, the same one Samsung used on the super hyped GN2. And that's big, guys, because Samsung is one of a couple of Android phone makers doing their own chips, like the Exynos they use in Europe and Asia. The other one is Huawei. So, Google would finally ride the wave instead of being too late to the party. And like I said, it's not just about following Apple or being on trend. By breaking up with Qualcomm, it might inspire others to do the same and just create more differentiation on this market. How many times have you guys heard me saying Snapdragon 888? This year alone. It's getting ridiculous and frankly, a bit sad. But my support for independent thinking and trailblazers aside, I hope Google thought this long and hard, because Apple spent years refining their chips, chipping away at them until they did what Apple wanted. Google needs to do the same if they want to branch out and not do the walk of shame to Qualcomm the next day. And what else should Pixel 6 give you guys? A better camera? I know. Pixels have the best camera software on the market. Or so the legend says. In the last couple of years, phones evolved a lot. It's hard to say who has the best camera anymore, so yeah, Google might know what they're doing when it comes to software, but hardware-wise, they should really up the game. Fitting a triple setup on the Pixel 6 is not that hard. Getting Pixel fans a main camera, an ultra-wide, and tele should be more than possible. And, talking about camera, upgrading the main sensor could also happen. With competition like the GN2 in the Mi 11 Ultra, it's gonna be a pity seeing Google stick with their dual camera. Besides, they're apparently considering 4K video for the front camera. So, why not give us more than 12 megapixels IMX363 sensor? Ooh, also expect a more centered design approach too, like a selfie camera smack dab in the center. And the fingerprint reader from the rear might disappear too. No, they're not going full face authentication, at least not in the current global situation. But they might go with an under-display fingerprint. I told you Pixel 6 is gonna be one sexy phone. That's not confirmed, but know this. All of a sudden, Google decided to allow Android 12 to enable native system-wide support for this feature. Told you I don't believe in coincidences. Besides some nifty tricks camera-wise, I think the Pixel 6 could also throw us a bone when it comes to charging. Sticking with 18-watt might have been cute at first, but it's not anymore. We're talking 100-watt charging phones now. Google should have gotten the memo. And if they didn't, do you think that would be a good upgrade? What else should Pixel 6 fix or change? Something that we might see on the Pixel 5a too? After all, that's coming out this June. Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget, subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to see more videos like this. It really means the world to us. See ya!